Hello all. Now let's solve the string fifth problem. Write an algorithm such that if an element in M and M cross N matrix is 0, its entire row and column are set to 0. Basically multiplication. Wherever we find 0, that row and that column will be set to 0. So now for example, let me take a 3 cross 4 matrix. So 3 rows and 4 columns. So I will define my matrix like so this is my matrix. So if we find 0 in that row or in that column, so the entire row and column will be set to 0. So what will be the output of this? It will be like 0, because this is 0, right? So this entire thing will become 0 0 0 0 0. Now we see that this is also 0. So this again, this 3 rows will be 0. Here this will lead to, if we see, so this is how it works. It is 0 0 0 0 8471, again 0 here. So this row and column, this column and this row and this column will entirely become 0. So we will have to write a program such a way that we will have to get an output where the entire row and column will be 0. So to do that, I will just call the method that I am trying to use. That will be called from the calling function, that is our main function. So this is what I am trying to do. I will define the matrix M cross N matrix, then I will pass the row. I will say M, I'll pass column. So here I will pass the boolean row equals to 1 parameter for boolean for row and 1 for column. Now I will loop through the rows, also I will loop through the columns. Now suppose if that matrix of that row and that particular column equals to 0, then I will set that row of I equals to true, column of j, column is set to j, right? That equals to true. Basically we are setting that to 0. Now for that particular row, if that row of I is true, then we will check for we'll go through that particular column, and then we will make sure that we are in that same row and column, that is the positioning, and then we will say matrix of I of j equals to 0. So basically we checked for that ij. Next we have set that matrix of I and j to 0. Similarly, if any of the column wise, so this is on the row wise we are setting it. Similarly, for j equals to 0, j is less than n, j plus plus, if of column of j for int I equals to 0, I is less than m, I plus plus, this is still the n and this is still the n, m. So that is there. Then matrix of I j equals to 0. So this is my approach to solve the problem. Thank you.